The usual dirty looks, like comments, and it's pathetic. And let's say when I was out, I do get slightly trolleyed and drunk, and I was just fed up and sick of it, and I did start a fight, rolling around the floor type of fight, got chucked out, and because they're all into bread and they all know each other and they're all like bitches, then the people who work in certain places just said I'm barred out, so I'm barred. Just a few shitty pubs. Shitty shit. I think with every gay man, they do secretly want to dress up, and I think straight men do really, do you know what I mean? Just to give it a whirl. It is something different, and it is quite liberating actually, to get into a different role, a different character, different person, get away from your everyday normal life, boring things, your troubles, yeah? Probably one I'd go for is probably the gold one. I just feel it's, like, as I said before, it's glitzy, it's glamour, it stands out, you know what I mean? You don't want anything flat and boring, you want your heel like that, you want it glitzy, showy, girly. Girly is possible, I think, when you're a tranny, the more girly it is. And it just stands out, and that's what you do when you're drag queen, you want to stand out. And I think that really stands out in my eyes, and I really like it.
Portia's boyfriend Gareth works at a gay bar in the centre of town, and they rent a flat together.
Even the most homophobic people, they're like drag queens. They're not considered a threat, or they're not considered gay in their eyes.
Because I think what they see them, they are women, funny women. Do you know what I mean? I think they're just like, they don't see them as a gay man dressed in women's clothes. I think at first, like, the overall thought of it is that they are like a gay man. But I think when they go and see the show and actually see what it is and the comedy and stuff like that, they start seeing them as what they are, like, as a person. Do you know what I mean? Rather than a man in a dress or something like that, they start seeing as a woman.
Portia looks good as a woman as well. He looks quite feminine anyway. He's got very feminine features and very feminine sort of long arms and long legs and a long body, and quite just...
So you're saying I look like a big feminine girl?
Yeah, basically.
What, even as a boy?
Well, look, you'd have to shave. You only shave once every 3 months.
So? You bastard.
I've seen Paul as Portia a couple of times, but he doesn't like me seeing him as Portia anyway. I think he thinks I see him as less attractive as a woman, because...
It's not that, it's just, like, I'm going out with you, do you know what I mean? Like, you're gay, we're boyfriends. It just seems wrong, do you know, like when you, like, they tell me to give you a kiss or something. It's just weird, I just find it weird, don't you?
I just saw him one night when I went down to the birdcage after work to meet him for a drink, and I saw this 6'5" blonde...
Tranny,
and this 6'5" blonde woman. He looked just like a woman. I saw him and I was actually so proud, because I didn't expect him to look so good.
Yeah, that's interesting. Just thinking about it.
It's like having like having a dog sometimes. Like,
I said I'm a dog.
No, but it's like, you know, if a dog didn't get enough attention, he's jumping all over you and trying to. I don't know, trying to get your attention and licking your face and stuff, things just like that. He doesn't lick my face very often, but I won't put it past him.
No.
Bum 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 bum.
Paul's very similar as Portia, and Paul, he doesn't turn into a different person as Portia. He puts the clothes on, but he's still Paul. He doesn't become someone else, where a lot of drag queens that I know are completely different people. They're the nicest men you could ever meet, but as soon as they put a wig and a pair of false tits on, they become the biggest bitches in the world.
Mr. Summer, bring me a drink, making the cutest that I've ever seen.
My back's hurting tonight. Will you give me a massage?
You still owe me a massage, actually.
I've done you one.
It's pathetic.
Well, I'm not qualified.
Well, no, you're not doing it with mine.
Exactly, so how do you know if it's pathetic or not, if you're not qualified?
Because you did it for like 3 seconds after I rubbed your feet all night because you'd done it, and you told me that you'd give me back massage when we got to bed, and then by the time I got to bed, you couldn't be asked because you were too tired, which always happens.
Got me.
You don't use one pan for everything, you know. There's different pans for different things.
Well, what, like, educate me?
Well, like when you tried to cook the pasta the other day, and you filled it to the top with pasta, yeah? And then you filled it to the top with water, and then you put it on and it boiled over.
Well, it didn't, did it? Because you wouldn't let me?
No, I made you change it into this pan.
Well, then you just cook in future.
Well, I do.
Well, I do try, you just complain.
Oh, shut up. If you could cook anything other than fish finger sandwiches, or beans on toast, then it'd be all right, wouldn't you?
Well, being from Hartlepool, obviously the gay scene isn't fantastic, and there's hardly a gay community. I don't think there's a gay pub, to be honest. But when I moved to Leeds, there is more of like a gay population that is more established, and people don't seem to much have a big deal. So yeah, I do feel a bit more comfortable where I go and talking to people and being more myself rather than being in Hartlepool, because it is pretty grim. To be honest, because I did move to Newcastle for a while, and I did move out of that circle of backward people. It's not too bad, and I have grown away from it and sort of found who I am. And to be honest, I don't give a turd what other people think, do you know what I mean? Because as the song goes, I am what I am, so it doesn't really make much difference. But yeah, I've settled down in Leeds now, and I just find it easier to be myself and just walk around to be casual and not give a damn.
Portia has now been at the club for 6 months, and it really feels like home.
When I first moved down, I moved down to go to a university, a dance university in contemporary dance. I mean, it's not what I want to do, but I needed to get out of where I lived, sort of thing. So it was a case of last chance saloon. And I did last nearly a year, but it's not what I want to do. It's not my kind of dancing. It's like what we do, it's honest, it's like jazzy, it's cheesy, and it's what it is, and it entertains. But with the contemporary dance, it's like you have to go into deeper and analyse it. And what you're seeing on stage, it might be just putting your hand up, and it would mean like someone's like ripped my heart out, and do you know what I mean? You don't want to analyse something. You just want to watch and be entertained rather than have to sit there and try and study what you're seeing and try and make something of it. I just think it's false, pretentious, and just full of shit. To be honest, it's just totally full of crap.
After the break, we meet Precious's family and his rather disapproving mother.
I'm not laughing either. I don't think it... No.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't like it.
But as a boy, I'm quite shy. I'm quite shy as a boy.
Really try.
Apart from last night when I wasn't.
So I'd rather keep it quiet.
My mum might be watching.
You know what I mean?
Precious is the eldest of the 3 drag performers and thinks of herself as the classy, mature one. Precious is shopping